Welcome, kindred spirits, to a realm where the wild and the tamed converge. Today, we delve into the extraordinary tale of Luna, whose life unfolds amidst the untamed wonders of the animal kingdom. Luna is a black panther, another name for a leopard. She can disappear into the thick woods where she lives because of her lustrous black fur. The panther has a mesmerizing and enigmatic look, thanks to her piercing yellow eyes that peer out from the shadows. Luna possesses remarkable hunting abilities and moves with great stealth, making her an imposing and formidable wild beast. As of this year 2024, Luna the Panther has grown up and is no longer a small black animal. It is getting up to her 5th birthday, and she is now a full-fledged panther. Now, let's dive deeper into Luna's story, starting from the very beginning. Our story begins in the depths of a traveling zoo in Siberia, where a tiny panther was abandoned in the corners of the zoo. Just a week after her birth, she was rejected by her mother, who had refused to nurse her. Luna, as she was later named, was left to fend for herself. Her chances of survival appeared bleak, but fate had a different plan. The zoo staff had failed to notice the panther's removal from her mother's nest right away, which resulted in unsavory outcomes. When they eventually did, they invited Victoria, an expert in rehabilitating wild animals. Victoria had prior experience with something similar and lived geographically closest to the zoo. She was well versed in nurturing big cats and stepped in to be Luna's savior. With a carefully curated diet brimming with essential vitamins, Luna's newfound caregiver worked tirelessly to give her the fighting chance she deserved. While knowing that taking care of her would be a difficult and lengthy process, Victoria still decided to do it. Luna became an integral part of Victoria's life, and she took great care to provide her with healthy food, regular vet visits, and lots of playing. It was so fulfilling to see her strength and energy levels increase daily. Luna got well and blossomed into a lively and energetic panther. Knowing that Victoria had a positive impact on her life was validated as she watched Luna flourish. Victoria rapidly came to understand the gravity of Luna's condition as she assumed the duty of caring for her. Despite her weakness and starvation, the panther's spirit remained unbroken. She was in dire need of Victoria's love and attention, so Victoria devoted many hours to nursing her to health. There was a day when Luna was so ill Victoria thought she would die, but Luna's spirit proved to be stronger than anyone could have imagined. With each passing day, Luna fought with all her might, refusing to give up. Victoria watched in awe as her beloved companion defied all odds and gradually regained her strength. It was a remarkable testament to Luna's indomitable spirit and unwavering will to survive. From that day forward, Victoria cherished every precious moment she had with Luna, knowing that their bond was unbreakable and their story would forever be a symbol of hope and resilience. The panther was formally adopted into Victoria's family after she completed the required paperwork. She settled in well and soon became a member of Victoria's family. Victoria couldn't function without Luna's loving purrs and mischievous antics. She brightened Victoria's life and filled it with happiness. They became inseparable, and their friendship would only get stronger as time passed. But there was another issue. Victoria was already a mother to Venuza, a Rottweiler. The thought of how the duo would get along became her worry. Victoria's journey with her Rottweiler began in the tender stages of puppyhood. As a tiny bundle of fur, she welcomed the little canine into her home, setting the stage for a remarkable companion. The moment that Luna was first introduced to Venuza, the Rottweiler, was a moment that would alter the course of her life forever. Since Luna's human mother was uncertain about how the two animals would react to each other, she handled the meeting with great caution. In the moment that Luna and Venuza made eye contact for the very first time, the atmosphere was filled with a mixture of curiosity and apprehension. Everyone was taken aback by Venuza's sudden display of adoration, which followed immediately after. Recounting the event with a gleam in her eye, Luna's mother said how Venuza approached Luna with a kind demeanor and started licking her fur. Venuza's behavior was described as being compassionate. At that same moment, it seemed as though Venuza had recognized Luna's precarious situation and made the decision to not only be her friend, but also her guardian. The day after that, Luna and Venuza became inseparable. The odd bond between them blossomed in the most wonderful ways as they played together, following one another through the hallways of the house. It appeared as though Luna's untamed impulses, which had been shaped by her family history, vanished when she was with Venuza. Victoria's home is surrounded by fields and forests, which provide Luna and Venuza with plenty of space to run around and play. Even though Luna does occasionally go on walks that are guided by a leash, most of her time is spent running free with her closest partner, Victoria. Although the initial aim was to bring Luna back to health and provide a permanent home for her, Victoria and her family have come to see that Luna is an essential component of their lives. Luna was the center of attention whenever guests came to see her, and her beautiful black coat was the main reason why. Amidst hardship, a remarkable connection may be established between humans and animals. Luna, the panther story, is a powerful reminder of this. Her special attachment to her human caretakers was shaped by her upbringing with zookeepers, who also made sure she survived. Because of the love and attention she got from her caregivers, she learned to trust and care for people. The story of Luna shows how kindness and perseverance can change the lives of animals, and it also shows how resilient animals can be. Luna's story was not merely a story about overcoming adversity. Rather, it was a celebration of the great link that exists between humans and animals. People all around the world were moved to tears by Luna's story, which quickly spread like wildfire across social media platforms everywhere. In the process of breaking down barriers and challenging conventional conceptions about the interactions between predators and their potential prey, Luna and Venuza become ambassadors of hope. The photographs and videos that were given by the panther caretaker displayed instances of happiness, laughter, and an unspoken understanding that transcended the restrictions of language. And so, as the moon continued to shine its beautiful glow upon their lives, Victoria embraced each moment with Luna, knowing that their story, which was woven with threads of love and tenacity, would survive for all of eternity. As our trip into the animal world with Victoria, Luna's loving caretaker, comes to an end, we are filled with a deep sense of respect and wonder. Her story goes beyond that of a woman living with a panther. It speaks to someone who understands the language of the wild and can talk to its wild people without any problems. Her journey shows that we can change the story and that our connection to nature is both a privilege and a job. Victoria is a good person who deserves more support and attention on her social media accounts. If her stories interest you and you want to stay up to date on what she's doing, you might want to follow her on Instagram. We put a link to her website in the video description so that you can learn more about her amazing journey with Luna the Panther. Donations can be made to Victoria's projects through her website for people who want to do good things for the world. If Luna's enthralling story strikes a chord with your wild spirit, don't forget to express your appreciation by liking, sharing, and subscribing to receive further great stories with similar content. And never forget that the attraction of the wild is only a heartbeat away from you at any given moment. Would you like to learn about further incredible relationships with nature? Have a look at our next video that shows Ocean Ramsey, who is Luna's equivalent in the water, swimming boldly alongside great white sharks in the open sea.